Hello everyone, I am Parikshit Saikia and welcome to another episode of Maharashtra CET Most Important Quants Questions. This is episode 11 and we in Unacademy have handpicked a series of most important questions which have repeated in the past year papers and which are very important from the perspective of your examination. Remember, CET is one exam which you must give if you are serious about cracking into a B school this year. Top colleges like JBIMS accept students via the CET score. As always, the first thing I'm going to tell you today is give me 5 seconds to ensure that I'm streaming live before we get started with today's session. Okay, I think we are streaming live and we are good to start. A small announcement at the start. On your screen are Unacademy learners who have cracked the CAT with flying colors. You also can definitely be one amongst the next. Also, a lot of new batches are starting on Unacademy. A batch started on the 8th of February, a Percentiler batch, then an exclusive weekday evening batch, and a complete weekend batch for CAT 2021. Also, if you are a CET aspirant, remember reasoning is one section that you got to prepare really well because 100 out of the 200 questions will be from reasoning. So I have come out with an exclusive course, Logical and Abstract Reasoning for the CET. This course started on the Feb 1st. We have 24 hours of classes and 6 hours I have taken. The recordings are available. The remaining 18 hours are to be conducted live. If you are interested in any of these batches, you can use this discount code Parikshit Saikia. You use this discount code, you get 10% off on the subscription fee and you also get access to exclusive mentoring from my side. Also, the Unacademy Champions League is scheduled every Sunday. So the next Unacademy Champions League is scheduled Feb 14, 5 to 5:40 p.m. Do make sure that you enroll and register, right? Let's get started with today's session. Okay, the questions are on your screen. The questions are on your screen. Let's get started. Okay, A's age 6 years ago was equal to twice of B's age 4 years ago. Okay, I think let's consider, let's say present age, okay, present age of A, B, A. Okay, what about B? Let it be B. Let it be B. Right? So 6 years ago, 6 years ago. So 6 years ago, right? Whatever the age of A, whatever is the current age minus 6. So if the current age is A, 6 years ago, it would be A minus 6, right? Similarly, B 4 years ago, what would be B's age 4 years ago? If the current age is B 4 years ago, it would be B minus 4. Correct? So let's take it. Age 6 years ago was twice that of B's age 4 years ago. Correct? Also, what have they given you? Also, they have told you C is 9 years elder to B. So let's write down C minus B. Let's say C's present age is C. Okay? So C minus B is equal to 9. Correct? And also 9 years younger to A. It means A minus C is equal to 9. Got it? Okay, I see some questions being asked, but I will come to that. I'll come to the questions at the end of this session, okay? So hear me out and then I'll come to your questions. A minus C is equal to 9. What is the sum of the present ages of A, B and C? So 3 equations, 3 unknowns, you can easily solve it. 3 equations, 3 unknowns, you can easily solve it. So let's write down the first equation. Let's expand it. A minus 6 is equal to 2B minus 8. Correct? So what is A? A is equal to 2B minus 2. 2B minus 2. Correct? A is 2B minus 2. And what is C? Can I say from the second equation, C is B plus 9. C is B plus 9. Correct? So let's put it in the third equation. So let's say I call this as the equation 3. From 3, substitute the value of A and C in 3. Okay? So what is A? A is 2B minus 2. And from equation 2, what is C? C is B plus 9. B plus 9 is equal to 9, right? So B minus 11 is equal to 9. implies B is equal to 20. B is equal to 20, right? So put it in equation 2. Put it in equation 2. If B is 20, how much is C? C is 29. Put it in equation 3. How much is A? Remember, A minus C is 9. So A must be 38. Correct? A must be 38. So they are asking, what is the sum of the present ages of the three human beings? So add them up. 9 plus 8, 17. 5, 7, 87. Answer is 87. Got it? Answer is 87 for the first one. Answer is 87 for the first one. Understood? Any doubt? Perfect. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. These are all CET questions. This is from CET 2017. Today's questions are from CET 2017 paper. Okay. Let's take the next one. Let's take the next one. Number 2. These are all CET 2017 paper. Okay. 2017 questions. Number 2. In the following series, one of the terms given is wrong. Find that term and mark that as your answer. Okay, let's write it down. 54, 57, 62, 69, 78, 90, and then you have got 102. And then you have got 102, right? So these are the numbers. So you need to find out the wrong term. You need to find out the wrong term, right? So let's start. 57 minus 54. How much is this? 3. 62 minus 57. How much it is? 5. 69 minus 62. How much it is? 7. So moment you look at the first 3 differences, can you see they follow a pattern? A pattern where the difference increases by 2 every time. Increases by 2 every time. Right? So next difference ideally should be 9. Correct? Perfect. Next difference should be 11. Should be 11. Can you see this? But this is not 11. This is not 11. Why? 90. The difference is coming out to be 20. It is not 11. Perfect. That's got to be the wrong man out. That's got to be the wrong man out. Answer is option C. Answer is option C. Do you get it? Do you get it? Perfect. Let's go to the third one. Let's go to the third one. 446. 445, 437, 410, again the odd man out, 348, and then 221. You need to find the odd man out. Again CET 2017. Let's check this. Let's check this. 445 minus 446 is minus 1. 437 minus 445 is minus 8. Okay. Next. 410 minus 437 in minus 27. Perfect. If you are able to visualize, these are nothing but cubes. Cubes. Continuous cubes numbers, right? Do you agree? So like the first one is minus 1 whole cube. Minus 8 is nothing but minus 2 whole cube. Correct? Third one, minus 27 is nothing but minus 3 whole cube. Next one obviously should be minus 4 whole cube. Minus 4 whole cube should be how much? 64. 64, correct? So can you check how much it is? This is 52, but this, if you look at the difference, is it equal to 64? Remember minus 64 it should be. It is only equal to minus 62. This is incorrect. Why? Because it should rather have been minus 4 cube. Minus 4 cube, which is 64. Perfect. Answer is 348. Did you get it? Did you all get it? Easy, right? So remember the CET, less than a minute you got to take to solve these questions. Next. All CET 2017 questions today. Let's take the next one. Number 4. Pipe A and B together can fill an empty tank in 1 3/5 hours. Okay. Pipe B alone takes 6 hours more than the time taken by pipe A alone to fill the tank. If pipe B was open for 2.5 hours and then closed, what portion of the tank will remain empty? Okay. So I think A and B, they say takes A and B. How much time would they take? 1 3/5. So 1 3/5 is nothing but 5 into 1 plus 3. 8/5 hours. Correct? How much time does A takes? We don't know about A, but we know that B takes 6 hours more than the time taken by A. Okay, so I think we can say let A, let's say, take X hours. X hours. Okay, what about B? In that case, B will be taking 6 hours more. If it is 6 hours more, B would be taking X plus 6 hours. Correct? Now let's check this. Remember A plus B in 1 hour. So in 1 hour, A fills 1 by X. In 1 hour, B fills 1 by X plus 6. Will you agree? A fills the entire tank in X hours. So in 1 hour, 1 by X. B fills the entire tank in X plus 6 hours. So in 1 hour, 1 by X plus 6. Remember A plus B fills the entire tank in 8 by 5 hours. So in 1 hour, reciprocal of this, 1 divided by 8 by 5. 1 divided by 8 by 5 is 5 by 8. 1 divided by 8 by 5, which is 5 by 8. Can you solve this? Take the LCM and solve it. X into X plus 6 is equal to X plus 6 plus X is equal to 5 by 8. Correct? So 2X, so cross multiply, 2X into 8 is 16X plus 8 into 6 is 48. Right? X square, so 5 into X square plus 6 into 5 is 30. 30X. Correct? So you can take or bring all of them on one side. 5X square plus 14X minus 48 is equal to 0. Minus 48 is equal to 0. Can you solve this quadratic equation? Can you solve this quadratic equation? You can solve, or you can do a hit and try. You can do a hit and try. If you put X is equal to 1, it doesn't satisfy. If you put X is equal to 2, let's try X is equal to 2. What will happen? Left hand side will become 5 into 4 plus 14 into 2 minus 48. Perfect. Meaning left hand side will become 0 is equal to 0. Perfect. X is equal to 2 satisfies. X is equal to 2 perfectly satisfies. Hence you got the value of X. What is X? X is equal to 2. What is X? X is equal to 2. You got the value of X. That's what you are looking at, right? So let's now solve the answer. Get the answer. X is 2. You could have solved the quadratic equation, but doing a hit and try gives you a faster answer. Now you know that X will take how many hours? 2 hours. And B will take how many hours? So X will take 2 hours and B will take 2 plus 6, 8 hours. Now they say pipe B was open for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. So remember, in 1 hour, B fills 1 by 8. 1 by 8. So in 2.5 hours, B would have filled 2.5 divided by 8 part of the tank. Will you agree? 1 hour, 1 by 8. So in 2.5 hours, B would fill 2.5 divided by 8. So if you remove the decimal, 25 by 80. So 5 by 16 is what B fills. 5 by 16 is what B fills. Question is, what portion of the tank will remain empty? So how much is remaining empty? If 5 by 16 is getting filled, 11 by 16 would remain empty. That's your answer. How did I get that 11 by 16? 1 minus 5 by 16 will get you 11 by 16. And that's your answer for the third one. Nice question. It's a good question. You'll probably take a minute to solve this, but it's worth solving because it's an easy one. Get it? Again, CET 2017 question. Okay, I hope you got the fourth one. Let's look at the next one. Number 5. Number 5. 20 liters of pure water was added to a vessel containing 80 liters of pure milk. Okay, let's try to do this. Milk and you have got water. Okay, so initially 80 liters of pure milk is there and you add 20 liters of pure water. Correct? So what is the ratio now? Will I say the ratio of milk is to water is 4:1. 4:1. Correct? Next. 36 liters of the resultant mixture was then sold. Okay. Now you are selling 36 liters. Total how much? 36 liters. If you sell 36 liters in total, how much of the water would come out? Can you tell me? Water. So water is nothing but 1 part for every 5 parts. How did I get that 5? 4 plus 1. So 1 part for every 5 part. Meaning water is 1 by 5. So if you remove 36 liters, how much would be water? 7.2 liters. 7.2 liters would be water. Correct? So water would be how much? So out of the 36 liters, remember, for every 4 plus 1, 5 liters. For every 5 liters, water is 1 liter. For every 36 liters, how much is water? 7.2. So water would be minus 7.2. So remember, total what you have removed is 36. So if water is 7.2, milk should be 28.8. Will you agree? 28.8 liters, because total is 36 that you are removing. Correct? So how much is left now? How much is left? How much is left? How much is left? Can you do this? So this comes out to be 12.8 liters. Water is now 12.8 liters and milk is now how much? 51.2 liters. 51.2 liters. Correct? Next they say, what are they saying? And pure was then sold, and some more milk and water was added to the vessel in the respective ratio of 7:2. Now you are adding milk and water back, okay, to this vessel. What is the ratio? 7:2. So can I add it back? So let's say plus 7x and plus 2x. Correct? Plus 7x and plus 2x. Now they say final quantity of water was 3 liters less than the initial quantity. Fine. You already know what is the final quantity. What is the final quantity of water? This you know, right? This is the final quantity of water. So can I say original quantity of water minus the final quantity of water is 3. So what is original? 20. What is final? Minus 12.8 plus 2x is 3. Correct? So how much would you get this? So 7.2 minus 3 is equal to 2x. Right? So x is equal to 4.2 divided by 2. So x is equal to 2.1. X is equal to 2.1. Question is, what was the quantity of pure milk that was added to the vessel? How much milk did you add to the vessel? You added 7x. You added 7x. So what is your answer? Answer, milk added is 7x. What is the value of x? X is 2.1. So 7 into 2.1 is 14.7, and that's your answer. That's your answer for the fifth one. Did you get it? Did you all get it? Easy one. All CET 2017 questions. Remember, 1 minute is your target time. Whenever you practice, don't take more than a minute to solve such questions. Okay, I see a question being asked on live. Sir, I have given the mock on Unacademy, but the level of difficulty was very low. The actual difficulty is quite high than Unacademy represented in mock. So Pritesh, remember, it's not the difficulty level that matters, right? If the difficulty level is very less, the score that you get must be very high, right? So do not look at the difficulty level, always look at the percentile. Easy means you got to be scoring very high, 170, 180 out of 200. If the difficulty level is very high, probably you'll score 130, 140. So do not look at the difficulty level. Always judge an examination and where you stand in the crowd by looking at the percentile rather than at the difficulty level. Very, very important. Difficulty level can be easy in the CET as well. But then you know what? The cutoffs will shoot off like anything, right? So out of 200, it can be 170, 180, right? So be very thorough with the percentile. What you got to see is the percentile and where you stand. If you do not belong to a reserve category, are you getting a 99 percentile? That's what you need to check. Get it? Anything else that you wish to ask? Anything else that anyone wishes to ask before we break? Remember, today 10:15 a.m. I am taking a free class on Unacademy on ratio, proportion and variation. It's going to be a basic class. Even if you are preparing for the CET and your ratio, proportion, variation is not very clear, okay, you can attend it live today in another 25 minutes. 10:15 a.m. is the time in which I'm taking a free class on ratio, proportion and variation. I'm going to start from the very, very basics. Okay. Okay, I think that's it for today. Please prepare well. Give a few mock exams. Definitely before your CET. Remember, if you do not belong to a reserve category and are targeting JBIMS, Sydenham, which is the second best, and Wellington, which is the third best, you got to score a very high percentile. So give a few mocks, because then you know where you stand in the crowd. Competition is very important. It's very high. more than 1 lakh students write the CET every year, right? So please give mocks, and that's how your preparation should be. Okay, and yeah, that's it for now. That's it for now. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the session, and in case you have any queries, you can always get in touch with me. Okay, so thank you. Stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow again at 9:30 a.m. Till then, goodbye and stay safe. Bye for now.